Hello, my name is Vincent Broda, and this is my course project for Computer Science 452. Um, for this, I chose the game track, so I made a boxing game in Unity. So first, we'll kind of just go ahead and start by hitting play. So the first thing we will notice once this is done is that we'll take it into first-person mode, uh, and that the computer will charge at us. So for this game, I try to add a few different camera angles and options. So the first thing I'll go on, sorry about that. So the first thing I'll mention is that if we hit R, we can then um, lock onto our opponent. If we hit C for camera, we can switch around to a more bird's eye view where it'll rotate around the space. So we can move around with W, A, S, and D, and then we can shift to go a little, or sprint to go a little faster with shift. So you'll notice that the AI is kind of punching left and right randomly, and he's always charging at us, except for when we're down. So I'll fight back. I'll get him in the head a few times, and we can do that with the arrow keys to aim our punches. So headshots do more damage than body shots. That's why I was able to take him down so quickly. And then down in the state, we notice that we got the counting to 10. Once it gets to 10, the game state will kind of end, and then you'll either be the champion or you'll have lost. So the computer has a random chance kind of to get up while he's down. It kind of goes back and forth where he'll be able to get up or not. The player has the advantage that they can just spam space to help get up. Alright, I think that covers most of the gameplay. So now I'll get more into what I had to do for the development. So for this, I made a bunch of different scripts that kind of help either interact with each other or just kind of handle their own thing. For the boxers. So first we can see an example of this is like health, and then in this we can have a function that'll take damage. We also have a function that will check if the boxer is knocked down, and then we have like the logic for trying to get up. Here we have, I try to make the boxer movement scripts kind of like an API for both the player and the computer boxers. But anyways, it'll just kind of deal with moving them around and rotating them. Here are the camera controls. I had a few extra ones that I didn't end up putting into this, but I wanted to keep just in case I end up working on this more. Just kind of have fun, just to mess around with just switching it up more. See, we can toggle it, and then we have a first-person ring camera view. This script is just of the computer controls, so it's kind of it just running towards the player, it trying to punch randomly, left or right, as well if it's down, how it will try to get back up. Here's the damage. You see we'll do more damage to the head. How this works, it should be 3 headshots will knock you down, and then 6 body should knock you down. This is just for the movement here. If I were to expand this more, I'd probably want to add more blocking features, so that when you aim your fist, you'll help block damage from punches. This is the knockdown logic for the text. It also helps determine if like the game will be over or not. And finally, this is the player controls, just allowing them to do stuff like move, run, punch, etc., or change the camera. So for this, I also used a lot of the Unity docs. Kind of a messed up example, but that was probably a big takeaway I had from this is using docs a lot in the development, since I think it's each script kind of probably averages out to about 100 lines of code, probably a little less, but kind of, goes back and forth. But so learning all this new stuff was helpful with the docs. Um, so that's my project video, or my final project for this class. I'll also have a link to the GitHub in the description in case anyone wants to check it out. I do plan to probably mess around with this more sometime over the summer as well.